Hi everyone, I am Dave Karger, and I am joined on this episode of The Frontrunners by Ewan McGregor from The Impossible. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
So we're going to do something a little bit different with this interview. We're actually going to watch together, I think, my favorite scene of your performance in The Impossible, and we're each going to have these handy remote controls in our hand. You've got one there, and I've got one here. You and I are both able to pause the scene at will. And dissect. Okay? So this is a pivotal moment. Your character and his two sons have been separated in a tsunami from his wife and the third son. And this is when he finally gets access to a cell phone to call loved ones and let them know what's going on.
So in this moment, this could be when he finds out that they're okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a look.
Okay.
Did you hear from anyone yet?
No, Henry, you're the first to call. Is everybody all right? Henry?
Maria and Lucas are not here.
What do you mean, not there?
The water came and swept everyone away. And I found Thomas and Sam. Lucas up.
Okay, I remember when I saw this movie for the first time and this scene came, I had complete goosebumps throughout my entire body because it's the one moment where your character finally shows the emotion of what this horrible experience has made him feel like. How did you psych yourself up for that moment, this part of the scene?
You just know where you have to get to. And this scene in particular had become the scene that I knew that what was required here, and we had talked to many survivors, and people talked about the idea of crying and being able to sit down and cry as being sort of a luxury, that nobody had time. Everyone was looking for someone. Everyone was in shock, and so to actually collapse and cry like this was quite a rarity.
I don't know what to do. I don't know where to look for them. Lots of people need to use this phone, okay? That was toilet.
What was nice in that shot where you have a wide shot there, all of the people sitting around me were survivors of the tsunami in 2004, were actual survivors. Those were people that had been there and people that had experienced this kind of thing for real. And so I could feel that somehow when I was acting with them. It was really special.
I love that. And then something amazing happens because now you're giving the phone back thinking that that was your one shot because the guy's battery's low and so many people want to use the phone, but then something amazing happens.
Thank you. You can't leave it like that. Go on. Come on.
Yes, Henry?
Brian, it's me again. Look, I promise you that I won't stop looking until I find them, okay? I don't know what I'm going to do because it's night time now, but I'll look in all the hospitals and I'll look in all the shelters and everything, okay? And I will find them, I promise you that. I'll call you when I do. Okay.
How do you think he was able to compose himself for that second phone call once he had the chance? Why didn't he fall apart again?
Because he'd done it, I think. He'd gotten there. And he was taking care, I guess, of also his father-in-law there, who, if you could imagine getting a phone call like that back home, was now full of fear that his daughter might be dead, and his grandson. I think he's just through the act of kindness and support from the people around him, he's able to pull it together, I guess.
And on the actual day, was there someone on the other side of the phone? Or
Do you know, I was asked that the other day and I can't remember. I can't remember. Maybe. There usually is, but it's maybe not the actor, but I just have no recollection. I suppose I was so in my own head trying to get to that point that I don't really remember.
Wow, that's wild. Well, thank you so much. It's great to see you. Thanks for the time.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Great.
Good night.
Cheers.
This has been another episode of The Frontrunners.